Hey everybody, welcome to Bura. In this episode, I'm going to be going over the free stuff for October on the Unreal Engine Marketplace. Alright, welcome back. Before we start this video, I want to make sure that you like and subscribe. The more likes and subscribers we get, the more content we can make. Alright, so let's take a look at the October, because it's October already, the free stuff in the Unreal Engine Marketplace. Okay, so the first things first is we have a cemetery, and this is actually pretty good if you're making a game that requires a cemetery. There's quite a bit of good assets here. I think these are pretty cool. Worst case scenario, you will get some pretty good rock shaders, and that's one of the reasons I download these. Now, by the way, if you haven't already added these to your cart, do so, okay? Because it's all free. Next one, we have a Gothic Knight. So I think that also looks pretty good. All these different capes here look pretty good. This is fairly difficult to do, so look at that. We got some modular parts here, and you can go make your own knight if you want. Okay, now this destruction system is pretty interesting. Okay, so what you can have all these different kinds of destruction systems. It's pretty cool. I think it's got a lot of blueprints here. I highly recommend I highly recommend that you take a look at this here, just because it does look pretty good. And if you're making a game that needs any kind of destruction, highly recommend it, right? So the other one that's an art asset is this fantasy house. So they're kind of theming these free updates here, so you can put the knight and the house together, plus the graveyard. And of course, this is modular, so you can make as many of these houses as you want. All right. Now, this one's also cool. It's a customizable female character. Now, if we take a look at this here, you can see that you can have all of these different customizations here, and this is really good. So that if you need to make, multiple characters, you can do that by just making basically, whenever you go to a game, you have these whenever you go to a game, you have these players select and these customizations, and this is basically a plugin that will allow you to do it for your game, and I think it's pretty cool. Now, this one I think is probably one of the best things in this series here, and it's the skill tree. Now, if you've ever tried to make a technology tree or a skill tree, it's really challenging. And not only it's challenging from a graphic user interface point of view, but coding interview, it's even harder. So the fact that they're giving this away for free is just ridiculous. It is such a good system, and it has a lot of it's very flexible. And if you do need to make a game with a tech tree or a character tree, this is really good. Now, the other thing about blueprints, when I talk about computers or coding being commented, I generally don't like it, but with blueprints, I think it's very, I think it's almost necessary, and it's all color-coded. Very, very nice. Looks like the code base is very commented, and it's very easy to read, so that's great here. And it also has some tutorial blueprints for you as well. So, again, highly recommend it here. It looks like it has a ton of different options, so please obviously get this here. Now, one of the things that's often overlooked in game development is music, and this one here has some immersive dark ambient sounds, and you can see here that you can go to the SoundCloud, check out them here, but it's all free, and I believe that the license here it does allow you to use it in your games, which is really good. There's nothing worse than having terrible music. When I look at amateur games and the music or the ambience is terrible, it just it can ruin everything. So the fact that they're giving some music stuff out is actually really good. I hope they do more of this in the future. All right, plants, because of course the Unreal System's foliage system is really good, right? So we have a lot of tulips, and I think all of these plants here look pretty neat. You can never have enough plants, so the more the merrier. All right, and lastly, but we do have medieval docks here, and so you can kind of use this with the medieval house. But I think this this is big enough to make a small level out of a game. I think this is pretty neat. So you can see that we have the medieval docks here, and again, one of the things that I would be downloading this for is just for the kind of the straw and then the materials there. This kind of looks like something out of Assassin's Creed. Very, very nice. All right, and then Last but not least, especially not least, is this polar facility. Now, I was actually going to go purchase this one earlier, but now I get it for free. So this is actually really neat, and it's also modular. It also has some hills in the background, which is also really good too. You can never have enough of that stuff here, in my opinion, okay? So there we go. That is the October. I keep wanting to say August, but no, it's October. It's the October free set. Obviously, please download them. If you don't have an account, set up an account. If you don't use the Unreal Engine, please start using the Unreal Engine. It's really good. And if you really like Unreal Engine tutorials, you can head over to Mammoth Interactive's YouTube channel. I release a lot of Unreal tutorials, and I highly recommend that you go over there right now and subscribe. And also, please subscribe to this channel here. And if you really like this channel, we don't do a Patreon. We sell our digital products down below. If you really, really like this channel, you can subscribe to Mammoth Interactive's huge library of content. We release 20 to 60 hours of fresh new e-learning content per month, every month. And this is so awesome because we're starting to ramp up production. Thank you to whoever is subscribing. We are getting more subscribers daily, which is crazy to think because subscriptions are really hard to sell. I've been doing this business for a while. But thank you so much if you're already subscribing. We're putting literally all of the money we get from subscriptions into making more content. Literally, it's just like we get the money, we hire the people, and then we release more content. So we're always releasing more content on Mammoth Interactive. We have a monthly and a yearly option. The yearly option is the better deal, and it really does help us out. We really can get a lot more stuff done if more people do the yearly option. But the monthly option is great too. And if you're already a subscriber, I cannot thank you enough. Not only do you make this YouTube channel possible, the Mammoth Interactive YouTube channel possible, but you make Mammoth Interactive possible. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in another video.